Remote workforce revolution, the pros, cons, and why it's on everyone's radar. Welcome to Moss Recruit Central, the show where we explore trends reshaping businesses and the workplace. I'm Madison, a recruiter with Moss Recruitment Consultant Services. Today's episode dives into one of the most talked about workplace shifts in the modern era, remote work. More candidates than ever are prioritizing remote opportunities, and it's not just about work-life balance anymore. We're going to explore the pros, the cons, and why this trend keeps gaining momentum. Now stick with me, you don't want to miss this. So why the buzz around remote work? Alright, before we weigh the pros and cons, let's set the scene. Why is remote work taking off? Did you know that over 60% of job seekers now consider remote work a top priority, according to studies from LinkedIn and Forbes? That's not an accident. Here are some reasons that led to the shift. Reason 1, flexibility. Remote work allows employees to craft their day around what works best for them, whether they're early birds or late risers. Reason 2, global connectivity. Technology makes it possible for employees to contribute from anywhere, while companies can tap into an international talent pool. The last reason, COVID-19 normalized remote work, showing businesses and employees alike that productivity and collaboration can thrive outside the office. Closing this section out, I'll say this. It's not surprising that professionals are now asking, why go back to the office full time if we proved we don't need to? Pros of a remote workforce. All right, so why does remote work seem irresistible to so many? Here are the headlining pros for both companies and employees. For companies, access to a larger talent pool. Forget geographical limits. Remote work means hiring the best candidates, not just the closest ones. Cost savings. No need for massive office spaces. Fewer desks often mean healthier bottom lines. Boosted productivity. Many employees feel more focused and productive without workplace distractions. For employees, flexibility and autonomy. Employees get control over their schedules, improving both work satisfaction and overall happiness. Less commute stress. No more hours spent in heavy traffic or on crowded trains. Time saved equals more time for family, hobbies, or even that side hustle. Potential cost savings. Fewer commuting expenses and less spending on eating out. Plus, remote work has been shown to improve employee retention. When people are happy we're working remotely, they tend to stay longer with companies. The not so talked about challenges. But hey, it's not all about rainbows and Wi-Fi bars. Remote work comes with its fair share of challenges. Here's what we need to talk about. For companies, communication hurdles. Without in-person interactions, miscommunications can creep in. Nuances are sometimes lost over emails or video calls. Maintaining company culture. Building camaraderie and a strong sense of connection is tougher in a fully remote environment. Managing accountability. Not all employees thrive in unstructured environments, making performance tracking slightly trickier. Now for employees, isolation. Without the water cooler chats, loneliness can become a real issue over time. Blurred boundaries. Work-life balance can get tricky when your home is your office. Overworking is a common pitfall. Tech fatigue. Spending all day in video calls or staring at a screen can be draining. Remember the infamous Zoom fatigue? These are real challenges, but none are insurmountable. Companies adopting hybrid models or offering more support systems seem to be addressing these heads-on. Why more candidates are prioritizing remote work? Now, the big question of the day, why are job seekers so drawn toward remote opportunities? 1. Improved quality of life. More people value having time for personal pursuits along their careers. The ability to work remotely gives them that balance. The second reason, physical and mental health priorities. Working remotely often means avoiding stressful commutes, giving employees more time to focus on their well-being. Number 3, customization of workspaces. How great is it to design a workspace that fits your style, not someone else's idea of productivity? Number 4, global opportunities. Remote work allows employees to work for companies anywhere in the world, opening doors that previously seemed out of reach. Ultimately, it's about choice. People want jobs that support their personal and professional goals. Tips for successfully managing a remote workforce. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with actionable tips for managing a remote workforce if you're thinking of adopting this model. Invest in communication tools. Use platforms like Slack, Zoom, or Microsoft Teams to stay connected. Consistent touch points are key. Foster a sense of community. Host regular virtual team building activities or even in-person retreats when possible. Set clear expectations. From work hours to key deliverables, make sure everyone knows what's required. Prioritize employee well-being. Offer mental health resources or flexible PTO policies. Happy employees are productive employees. Keep experimenting. Continuously assess what's working and what isn't. Remote work evolves, and so should your approach. Remote work is more than just a trend. It's a cultural and professional shift that's here to stay for the foreseeable future. While it has its challenges, the benefits are undeniable when done right. Whether you're a company considering remote models or a job seeker valuing flexibility in your next role, remote work offers opportunities worth exploring. Thank you for tuning in to Moss Recruit Central. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe and share it with your team. And hey, if you've got questions or stories about remote work, I'd love to hear them. Until next time, keep pushing boundaries and chasing innovation.